Hello everyone. In this lesson, we will study the future tenses, will and going to, and also the future continuous. Let's go. The simple future has two different forms in English, will and be going to. Although the two forms can sometimes be used interchangeably, they often express two different meanings. I will apply for a promotion next week. I am going to open my own small business. When do we use will? We use will to talk about instant decisions. For example, okay, I'll see you on Friday for the meeting. We also use it to talk about predictions based on what we think. Sandra will be mad about her net salary. And finally, we use it to talk about promises and offers. For example, don't worry, I'll go and buy some supplies for you. How do we form the future of will? In affirmative sentences, we write the will right after the subject. For example, they will book a flight to Madrid with our agency. In questions, we write will right before the subject. Will they book a flight to Madrid with our agency? In negative questions, we have two different ways. They will not book a flight. We write not right after will. Or they won't book a flight. Notice that won't is better used in spoken language or informal language. And finally, in a contracted way, they'll book a flight with us. Let's continue. Now let's study the uses of going to. We use going to talk about future plans and intentions. I'm going to buy a new laptop computer next week. And also to talk about predictions based on what we can see in the moment. Look at that file. It is going to be a hard case. How do we form the be going to tense? In affirmative tenses, we write the subject plus the verb to be conjugated with the subject, going to, and the base form of the verb. I am going to attend a conference. In the interrogative way, we write the verb to be before the subject. Are you going to attend the conference? In the negative way, we write not right after the verb to be. I am not going to attend the conference because I already received all that information. And also we have a contracted form. I'm going to attend the conference. In future tenses, we also have some time expressions that help us understand better the context. For example, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, and some others. For example, I am not going to travel to the business fair next year. Or we can also say, next year, and you write a comma, I am not going to travel to the business fair. Martin will check the email for me tomorrow. Or, tomorrow, Martin will check the email for me. Now that you are experts in the future tenses will and be going to, let's study the future continuous. The future continuous tense is often used in English to talk about something happening at a given point in the future. For example, I will be working in the new project tomorrow morning. Let's see how we can organize that sentence. First, we write the subject, I, plus the auxiliary verb will, not be going to, but will, plus the auxiliary verb be, I will be, plus the main verb plus ing, work, working, and then the rest of the sentence. In the new project, tomorrow morning. How do we form the future continuous? I will be working at 10 a.m. We write will be right after the subject as we just studied. And in questions, we will write the will at the beginning, then the subject, then the verb be, and then the verb plus ing. Will she be presenting at the meeting tonight? In the negative, we can say they won't be attending the meeting today. Or we can also say they will not be attending the meeting today. Remember, won't, it's informal and better used in spoken language. And also, the contracted way, we'll be discussing about the next tour in the afternoon. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for paying attention. You did a nice job.